What's up, degenerates? Right, lads, 3 for tomorrow. And do you know what? I like them a lot. I have to say, I like them a lot. Right, quick recap of the day. Very frustrating in the Scottish National. Never put me horse in the race. No blinkers, no help from the trainer with any headgear, and no help from the jockey. Never gave him a ride at all. And the horse finished 7th again with a full tank of gas. Like, it's so frustrating with the Wolf, but I can't back him anymore now unless the trainer gives him the headgear he needs, and unless they change the jockey. Now, not saying anything bad about Adrian Heskin, he's a good jockey, but sometimes horses just don't click, and that horse just races too leery and too lazy under him. So I'd like to see headgear change a jockey. I think to be a massive race in him. Like, the horse turned in, never put in the race, out the back the whole way. He turned into the home straight with his 2 ears pricked going to the 4th last, and the rider sitting up on him with a loose rein, never even pushed him on. He could have ran home like a trooper. And then you just watch him at the line. If you watch the replay, watch him at the line. He just zooms by a horse up the inside. So it's really annoying for the horse. His career could pass him by if connections don't wake up and smell the coffee. They say, oh, he makes a little mistake, and we know that. Get a set of blinkers on him. Give him a more positive ride. He's a safe jumper. He might make a mistake, but he's very safe. You can ride him on and do something about it. So, very frustrating. But then the same connections nearly landed a nice winner for us. Only he hit the last. Heskin gave this a great ride. Just unlucky to miss the last jump. And then got ran over again by the favourite, and I thought it was a bit of a plot job, alright. Just unlucky not to come off. We jumped we're going to the last, I think a length or 2 up, and he just hits it. And just, it's sickening, just one of those days. But anyway, we'll move on to tomorrow. No selection on the Patreon service today. Just the one non-runner I had. So, lads, I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought I had a 7-pointer for Windsor Monday, but it's not declared. But anyway, it'll be out in the next. Listen, like I promised you the other day, lads, I had one for air for the Patreon service. It won on the bridle. I have one, lads, for the flat. It's going to be a max bet 7-point win. It was entered the other day. It didn't run. It ran last week. I won't say where, but it's a 7 points win selection, and it will win pulling a cart. Get in the Patreon service, link in the description below. The handbrake was on it the other day, and if they gave it an inch of rain, it would have skated in. And this is going to be a max bet when it runs. Not declared in Windsor, but I'll be watching for where it is. And like I promised you, the winner in here, we will be crushing them. Right, link to the service below. New month, let's get going. Cracking start to the month. One on the bridle yesterday, and no selection on it today. And probably none tomorrow. We focus on Monday and Tuesday. Right, without further ado, here's 3 winners for you tomorrow. The 145 Snake Oil. Like, this horse just has some really nice form, lads. He really does. He was behind the likes of Wide Receiver and horses like this in hurdle races. And he's stepping up and trip. And I just get the feeling we're going to see we're going to see a horse very hard to beat. He's very progressive, and he has good lines of form already. He's finishing behind horses that went to Cheltenham. He was behind Wide Receiver, who I know the horse well. I often set on him in Gordon Elliott's. You know, he didn't probably fulfill his potential of what he might have looked at one stage. He cost a fortune. But anyway, I can't remember what he cost, but he cost a lot of money. Snake Oil is progressive, and I think he can win. And then in the 347 at Cork, this is a very interesting runner. Borlett, 7-4, Andy Slattery's. This was entered in the Curragh last week, lads, and there was money about for it, but it was withdrawn. And the trainer always comes up trumps with a couple of maiden winners. So I think this is it's by Kodiak, bred to win early as well. So could be a nice horse. So we'll go a point win on Borlett. And then in the 450, Loup, Joe's gone for this as well. Jack Tudor, what a jockey he is, lads. And this horse ran the last day. He came up against a horse of Richard Ford's that won from out of the handicap. But this horse looked like he might win, only for an overjump. Not an overjump. He pinged the last and he just pecked on landing. And with the stable in massive form, I think he'll get it done in a week race. And there is a course specialist, I think, second favourite. So you have to be aware. But without any accidents, this horse should win. But it is Plumton, and he's only had the 3 spins over fences, so he wouldn't want to be clumsy around Plumton. He'll have to jump, and he is a good jumper. He jumped well, he just pecked. And then we'll go a point win treble on the 3. Right, lads, enjoy them. Hope you enjoyed the Scottish racing today. And a Benina, great winner for John O'Connell, or John McConnell. What a trainer he is, lads. He's another winner in Leopardstown tonight, 16-1. Honest to God. His record is phenomenal, and yeah, top class. So anything else that I enjoyed today? Leopardstown watched a few of the races, some interesting horses. The Dermot Wellmere looked very good, and I got a tracker horse out of Leopardstown today for the near future. So hopefully it'll pop up. Got a very bad trip, but ran very well. Right, interesting. All right, lads, take care, bet safe, like the videos, subscribe to the YouTube, and jump into that Patreon service, lads. Like I said, we kicked it off with a beauty yesterday, and I have some serious bets coming up on the flat. Horses that will win, barring any fucking can't get out of trouble or jockey falling off. You know the usual shit. But anyway, right, take care and God bless.